In this video, we are going to look at the idea behind mixtures and chromatography. Okay, so basically we're looking at mixtures and chromatography. Right, after going through this video, I guarantee you that you'll be able to differentiate a mixture from a compound and know the idea behind chromatography. So ensure you stay to the very end of this video. This is one of the foundations of chemistry. Having known that, let's go into the details of the video. And let's begin by knowing what a mixture is. Basically, now a mixture can be defined as a physical combination of two or more constituents. All right, now we have basic examples of a mixture. Now we have our air. All right, as we all know, air is a mixture of various gases. We have the nitrogen, all right, which makes up about 79% of air. All right, we have our oxygen, which makes up about 21% of air. We have our carbon dioxide. All right, we also have our rare gases or inert gases and the rest of them. Okay, now another example of a mixture is our seawater. All right, so these are basic examples of a mixture you need to know. All right, so a seawater is a mixture of salts and water. Okay, so a mixture of salts and water. Okay, now another typical example of a mixture is our crude oil. All right, so the crude oil is a mixture of organic compounds, mainly hydrocarbons. Now another example of a mixture is our ink. Okay, so the ink is a mixture of colored dyes, and we also have another example to be our gunpowder. All right, so the gunpowder is a mixture of basically sulfur, potassium, nitrate, and carbon. All right, so these are basic examples of mixtures you need to know for chemistry. All right, because you might be asked, give examples of mixtures you know, or even in your MCQ questions, you might be given some substances and you'll be asked to identify which is a mixture. All right, so you have to know what a mixture is. Now, just like in a compound, there are some basic features of a mixture. All right, a mixture, one of the basic features or characteristics of a mixture is that it is not accompanied by a great heat. All right, so there's no evolution of heat in the process of a mixture. And again, is that a mixture is heterogeneous in nature. All right, so it can be separated. So it's heterogeneous in nature, just like air. All right, you can separate the components of air. We have nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and the rest of them. Another feature is that the combination occurs physically, not chemically. Is a physical combination of two or more constituents. So this is what I have to know about mixtures. So let's wipe this now. Look at the concept of chromatography. Okay, so let's look at this concept, chromatography. All right, now under this chromatography, one method of separating substances in a mixture is through chromatography. All right, now this is a technique that can be used to separate different dyes in an ink. All right, so basically chromatography is a separating technique used to separate different dyes in an ink. Okay, so this keyword dyes is used to separate different dyes in an ink. So this is what I have to know about chromatography as a separating technique. All right, so let's call it a class here. This is just basic information about mixtures and chromatography you need to know for chemistry. Hope there's something interesting from this video. Now, if you are new to the channel, ensure you check the description of the video below. You will see the link to our Telegram channel. Click on it and join the Telegram channel for instant notification. Also, ensure you are subscribed to this channel by hitting the subscribe button for more videos like this. Like, share, and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel from what I learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask regarding this topic, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below, and I'll ensure to give you a response. Alright, so that's it for this class, guys. Now click on the end screen above, and I will see you in the next video.